Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Monday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm still rocking the Let It Be box set. I'll hopefully do a review in the next few days. It's just fantastic. Love it. But today I wanted to do and continue my look at the 80s, this time 1983, and I've chosen another 10 great albums from that year. A lot of rock, a lot of hard rock. The 80s still rocked it out, for sure. So I'm going to show you those in just a second. Before I do, though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's get started right off the bat with a great heavy metal band. The English heavy rockers, Saxon. The Power and the Glory. I love this cover. So happy to find this album. It's on the Career label. Really, really good album. Really, really good album. March 21st, 1983. This band itself was formed in 77, so they've been around for quite a while. This is the 5th album by the band. Reached #1 in Sweden, Norway, France, Germany. The first one to reach the U.S. billboards as well, reaching 155 out of 200. It was ranked 376 out of 500 of the greatest hard and rock and metal albums of all time. Love the opening track. Just, it's so good. In Your Face. Great heavy metal song. Love Red Line as well. Awesome beat. Another rockin' tune for sure. Warrior, In Your Face. Nightmare, kind of a commercial feel. I would classify that as kind of a radio track. I wouldn't say it's the weakest track on the album. It's just a different track from the rest of the rockin' tunes. This Town Rocks is good. Watching the Sky. Midas Touch. Then it ends with the Eagle Has Landed. Slower groove. Love the guitars in that as well. Kind of a spacey track. Gritty vocals of Bill Byford. Echoey and powerful. Just a great album. Saxon. And Power and the Glory. Rockin' tune. Rockin' album. Rockin' album. Then we have the hugely successful Pyromania from Def Leppard. Classic cover. A little overplayed, some of the tracks, for sure. But that's what classic rock does. That's why I don't listen to classic rock too often. So 3rd album by the great English rock band. January 20th, 1983. And Robert Mutt Lange produced this album. Also the first to feature Phil Collen on guitar. Again, more of a radio friendly and commercial type of album than their previous two. #2 in the Billboard's 200. #4 in Canada. #18 in the UK. So it was just a very, very popular album. Diamond selling album for Def Leppard. You got Photograph, Rock of Ages, Foolin', Too Late for Love. Four big singles off this one. You got the great opening track, Rock Till You Drop. Some of the deeper tracks are my favorites because I think I've heard the singles so often. So the deep tracks are really, really cool. Of course, you got the big hit, Photograph. Stage Fright, great deep track, rockin' tune. Coming Under Fire, cool groove. riff. One of my favorites. Love the leads in that one as well. Action, Not Words, another great deep track. Then it ends with Billy's Got a Gun, heavy track, and it's a slow rocker. I love the bass runs in that one as well. Again, slightly overplayed, but still a great album. Still a great album. Pyromania, Def Leppard. Next, we'll go to one of my favorites, Coney Hatch, Out of Hand. Great Canadian hard rock band. 1983. Love the opening track. Don't Say Make Me. Love that track. Shake It's got a cool groove to it. First Time for Everything. Great riffs and lead guitar. Some Like It Hot. Another In Your Face track. To Feel the Feeling Again. That's a slower ballad type of track. Too Far Gone. Love Games. Love Fallen Angels as well. Great rock and groove. Just a great, awesome album by Coney Hatch. Not a lot of singles off of this one, but still, great rockin' track. Great rockin' tune, album, sorry. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. What's next? Cool band. This is the Motels, Little Robbers. This is really good. New wave band from California. Big hits, Only the Lonely and Suddenly Last Summer. Those were their two biggest hits. This is 1983's Little Robbers' fourth album. Of course, has a big hit, Suddenly Last Summer. #1 selling album for these guys as well. Martha Davis, what a great vocal she has. It's just so good. Guy Perry's guitar work shines as well. It opens with Where Do We Go From Here? Cool, haunting track. The big hit, Suddenly Last Summer. I love Martha's vocals on that one. Just, I don't know, she's got that coolness to her voice. Out of Your Kind, great kind of a reggae groove to that one. Trust Me, just a great straight ahead rock and roll tune. I love the title track, Little Robbers as well. Great vocals. Into the Heartland, Tables Turned, and it ends with another reggae style album, Footsteps. Just a classic album. If you don't know the Motels, check these guys out. Really good stuff. Next, we'll go back to Canada again, and the great Loverboy. This is Keep It Up. The great Loverboy. So Loverboy, great Canadian band from Calgary, Alberta originally, and now based out of Vancouver. Known for the big hits Turn Me Loose, Working for the Weekend. Mike Reno's vocals, Paul Dean's guitar work. Paul Dean was also part of Street Heart and Scrubble O'Kane. Matt Frenette on drums. He was also part of Street Heart, another great Canadian band. This is the third album, Keep It Up, released in June 1983. Starts off with a big hit, Hot Girls in Love, one of their classic tunes. #7 in the U.S., 200. So they broke it big in the States for sure, Loverboy. Mike Reno actually helped Huey Lewis and the News. They were a backing band for Loverboy. And Huey Lewis and the News were struggling. Huey was talking to Mike Reno and said, what could I do? What can I do? And then Mike Reno said, just keep on doing what you're doing. You got a great track. Sorry, you got a great show. You got a great band. You got great tunes. Just keep on rocking and doing. And then they put that sports album, and it just shot Huey Lewis to the moon. It was just amazing. And then course, this is a radio-friendly album for sure. Very 80s sounding. That's my only. It may not hold up as well as other albums I'm showing in this one, but still, great album. They rely a lot on synthesizers on this one. I'm not a big fan of synthesizers, but you got the ballads. It's Never Easy, rock and synth sound of Chance of a Lifetime. Then you got that great poppy track of Queen of the Broken Hearts, Prime of Your Life, one of the heavier tracks off the album. Passion Pit, another synth-driven track. One-Sided Love Affair, great track, and of course Meltdown to end the album. Great rockin' track to end the album. So overall, great 80s rock from Loverboy, but still proud to have these guys as part of my Canadian collection. I love this next band. I think they're just so good. This is the Romantics. This is In Heat. If you don't know the Romantics, then you probably do. Check them out for sure. They're just so good. Detroit rock band. In Heat was a September 1983 release. Power pop, new wave, straight ahead rock. Known for the big hits, What I Like About You and Talking in Your Sleep. And this one here contains Talking in Your Sleep. Their most commercially successful album to date. I love the opening track, Rock You Up. Just a great groove, some great harmonica licks in there as well. Do Me Any Way You Wanna. I love that grittier sound from that tune. Got Me Where You Want Me, awesome. One in a Million, love that track as well. Open Your Door, great groove and riffs on that one. And of course the big hit, Talking in Your Sleep, just the Romantics at their best. Love Me to the Max, great vocals, great guitars on that one as well. And then I love the whole album. And then they do a Shake a Tail Feather at the end, which is actually the Five Dutones tune from 1963. So it's a great cover of that one, Shake a Tail Feather. Great party tune. But what a great album, The Romantics. Cool stuff. This one is I was always calling it HYTS, but it's Hits. This is a great VCLT from Aaron Mutha Alamere, one of the most giving people in the BC. This is a rockin' album, Rockaknockin album. Of course, he always sends it with the MoFi sleeves. But really good stuff. Really good stuff. 1983 release from, I can't remember where they're from now. I know they're from the States. I just can't remember where they're from. California, perhaps? I know, I don't want to guess on that one. Sorry, LA. They're from LA. So I was close. LA band. Hard rock, arena rock. Again, VCLT from Aaron with Alamar. Thank you, Aaron. Love Lady of the Night, In Your Face rocker. You're the One, another great rocker. Great gritty vocals on that one as well. Better Watch Out, grooving track on that one. I love Blind. Great talk box in that one. Heavy grooves. And then was the rocker, Hold You Through the Night. Just full of great tracks from start to finish. It's a wonderful album. Really happy that Aaron sent this to me. But another great 1983 release. There's so many, especially from this hard rock band that's been around forever. This is Uriah Heep, Headfirst. This is a rockin' album. Even in the 80s, they still rocked it out. So it's their 15th album. So can you imagine? They've been around for forever. They're kind of like a Deep Purple, very, very similar to Deep Purple. Just that classic heavy rock sound. Again, 15th album by the Classic Rockers. It was a follow-up album to Abamagog, which I showed earlier. I think I still have it over here. But because Abamagog did so well, yeah, here. I haven't put my albums away yet. So it was a follow-up to this album here. But because Abamagog did so well, Headfirst kind of got left behind. It didn't do well in the charts. It didn't have much promotion. So it was kind of shelved until it was looked at a little later on. But I think it still rocks. I think it's a great, great album. I love the opening track, The Other Side of Midnight, straight ahead rocker. Stay on Top, another rocker. Then they do I had to listen to this a couple of times. And I said, where do I know this track from? And so it's Lonely Nights. Song made famous by Bryan Adams. Written by Jim Vallance. I kind of prefer Bryan's version only because I know it better. But these guys do a pretty similar and straight ahead version of the song. But yeah, it's just weird for Uriah Heep, this heavy metal classic rock band, to do Lonely Nights. But hey, they do it well. Then you got Sweet Talk, Love Is Blind, Roll Overture, all great stuff. Red Lights in Your Face, riffs and leads. And then Arena Rock and Weekend Warriors to finish off the album. Just awesome, awesome stuff. It would be, again, it's too bad that that it had to follow up such a successful album, but in the end, it still rocks. This next one, I added it because of the year. It may be not the greatest album of 1983, but it's The Final Cut by Pink Floyd. March of 1983, 12th album by the band Pink Floyd, and the last album to feature Roger Waters. It's made up primarily of unreleased and unused songs from The Wall. Richard Wright wasn't even involved in this. He had left the band. David Gilmour wasn't very happy with the production, wanted to redo the songs, and Roger Waters said no, just leave it the way it is. Nick Mason, the drummer, even was just left to play some sound effects. So it was basically a Roger Waters album. And on its own, it's a great haunting album. Again, a lot of war themes. I can't pinpoint a particular song to highlight on this one. Compared to the rest of the discography, it stands very low in my opinion. But I'm still happy to have it as part of my Pink Floyd discography. It's an album you definitely have to listen to start to finish. But overall, not their greatest, but overall, I'm still happy to have it. Pink Floyd's The Final Cut. And finally, I'll leave you with a rocker from August of 1983, the 7th album by this wonderful band, Rainbow. bent out of shape. This is a rockin' album. Sounds so good. Again, the 7th album by the band, produced by Deep Purple / Rainbow bassist Roger Glover. He produced a lot of great albums. Would be the last album before releasing another one 12 years later. Joe Lynn Turner, great vocals on this one. Roger Glover on bass, David Rosenthal on keyboards, Chuck Berger on drums, his only album with Rainbow. And of course, the fantastic Ritchie Blackmore. What can you say about him? Ego, take his ego out of the way. He's just one remarkable guitarist. Stranded, the rockin' tune, starts off the album. Big organ opener of Can't Let You Go. Just that church-style organ in that one. Love Fire Dance, fast and rockin'. Then you get the slow rocker, Anybody Out There. Kind of a blues lead to that one. Just one of my favorites off the album. Another in-your-face rocker, Drinking with the Devil. I love that track. And then it ends with the great hard rock tune, Make Your Move. Just a really fine album by Rainbow. So there you have it, guys. There's some 10 great albums from 1983. Hope you enjoyed. Have yourself a wonderful day. Love you all. I'll be back soon with 1984. And we'll see what we can come up with. Take care. Bye now.